So the basic conception is, the Vedic conception is that man has a symbiotic relationship with cows. There's a natural relationship based upon service in both ways. The cow gives so many different products. It gives its milk, it gives the manure, and it gives a tractor in the form of the bull, which is for agriculture. And the bull is there to really work. The cow is the mother, you know, stays at home, looks after us, nourishes us. But the father, the bull, he's out working, you know. So that's what we're trying to utilize that energy. Otherwise, you just get this burden of so many male calves, which in the dairy industry are totally abused and destroyed. We've seen that recently. So although milk is a wonderful food, at such expense, such cost, hidden cost actually. So none of our cows are killed. We keep them all the boys, all the girls. I think we have 6 milkers and we have about, I think it's 30 retired cows or bulls. So.
Started practicing devotional service just over 20 years ago, and probably for the last 8 years I've been taking care of cows. So I've had quite a variety of services, and also I find, even though I'm taking care of the cows, my mainstay for service is helping with outreach, helping others become aware, conscious, you know, invite people here, bring people here, because this is a good medium. It's what people want to see these days. Veganism is becoming very popular because of the cruelty to animals, and I think that's fair enough. Good on anyone that wants to become a vegan. The more that I look after the cows, the more I find it difficult to believe that people would actually kill such a lovely animal. Just absolutely lovely. They put up with anything. They're just very tolerant. Very tolerant. They just put up with whatever sort of situation they're given. So, but of course, there's nothing more joyful than seeing a group of cows getting into a new paddock where there's some fresh grass. They frolic around and jump and kick, and very definitely. You don't want to go through your life without seeing that. A lot of people look after cows in New Zealand. Unfortunately, they end up killing them. That's just that. But they do take care of them. And some people are very good at taking care of the cows. Some people are not so good. But they're all taken care of. That's their profit at the end of the day. You know, what they're going to get out of it, whether it's milk or it's their flesh. No matter what sort of philosophical background one has, or what their different look on things is, everyone agrees that taking care of the cows is a good thing within our community.
There's how the Lord sent forth generations of men, of demigods, saying, be thou happy with this sacrifice. So our purpose in life is to sacrifice, is to do the service, offerings. And whatever our work is, it should be done as a service. From our perspective, as you were saying before, the cow gives you everything. It gives nutritious food. It gives the means for agriculture. It gives us fuel. It fertilizes the land. She does everything.
Gives us some love.
Lots of affection. Lots of affection when they want to. Now they give you good lessons. They're very peaceful. They do their thing, Pretty simple. Eat grass. They love grass. But yeah, it's a strange effect, but very noticeable, how just being in a place where cows are kept creates a auspicious atmosphere. It actually calms the mind, It's cow therapy. It actually exists, cow therapy. And in Ayurveda, which is the most ancient system of medicine that we have, the cow is like central to so many things, so many treatments. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even scratched the scratch of the surface of the knowledge about cows. Yeah. In the more esoteric parts of the Vedas, it talks about all the demigods are present in the body of the cow. She's so auspicious. She's such a blessing for us. Even if you're the poorest person, if you have a cow, you're fine. You have food every day. And you can live on milk, Yogis live on milk. But if you've got a cow, then one cow produces about, I think it's 20 ton of manure a year. And they just eat a bit of grass. And that's enough to fertilize an acre of land. So from that, and with 1 acre of land, you can grow enough food for you and your family and have surplus for trade. So if you have a cow, it's easy. And who can't, there's so much land. It's unbelievable. You can just spin up on top of that hill. There's so much land. And it's just lying vacant. Most of it is just pastures for grass, for beef, or sheep. It's such a waste. Such a waste, actually. One, make a living growing food just by yourself. It's got to be done on some kind of industrial scale, There's a misconception. And also that also living on the land is somehow like some kind of drudgery, some kind of punishment. Like, it's not the case at all. So one of the most satisfying things is to grow your own food. To live where you work and grow your own food, two of the most essential things for happiness. They give you a lot of pleasure. The nutrition is off the hook, I say, off the scale. From having your own fresh vegetables rather than going to the store and all the rest of it. People are very dissatisfied with for the most part, people are very dissatisfied with their lives. That's why there's so much unrest all over the world. So this advocation, Srila Prabhupada advocates this simple living, high thinking as a peace formula. Practice spiritual life, live a simple life. It's very satisfying. So that's what we're trying to do. Cows are happy, chewing the cud. She's back and forth in the stage. She should let me give her a little scratch. Hey, Bhakti.
If you're going to say that you love, everyone wants to love, And how can you say that you actually love if you kill? If you're killing something, it's hard to say that you actually love. Because killing is not an act of love. An important aspect of love is to find out who's giving us everything. And then to try and make a connection and appreciate that individual that's doing that. If our parents have taken care of us nicely, we will consider their well-being as a priority. So similarly, if we understand that there's a supreme person who's taking care of all of our needs, then we would consider them as a priority and try and serve them. And therefore, this is Bhakti Yoga, devotional service. Service to the supreme person who's giving us everything. So we can use our intelligence to figure out what the point of our lives is. We can either take advantage of that and find out why we're here, what we're doing here, what the point to life is, or we can use that intelligence to strip our planet of all the resources, continue to slaughter species, whole species are being wiped out because of our endeavors. So we have that choice. So we should think about this and look into this. That's important, to look into these things. Why is this? Why is that? It's very important. It shouldn't become closed.
So to simplify your life and focus on what's important, it's a real privilege and we're very fortunate to be able to do that. But it's how we want to develop our lives and how others develop their lives so that they've got time for what's really important. Ayurveda talks about it being very healing and very good for the mental and physical health to be around cows. And because I am a social worker and a cognitive behavioural therapist, so I've been involved in the sort of helping other people for quite a while, I can see there's a real need for cow therapy, or for people to be around cows to still their minds and to be more connected with nature and more connected with themselves.
We're not vegans, we're not vegetarians, we're Krishnatarians. Krishna loves the cows. He loves the cows so much that he named his planet Goloka, the planet of the cows, planet cow. So that's where we want to be. We want to be planet cow.